Okay. What's up, YouTube? It's CJ here, and I'm coming to you guys with another team building showcase. And this time it's featuring the beautiful Great Witch Saline. So, Saline is one of the five Great Witches. You've probably seen them around, and I even did a video on one of the Great Witches, Zella. So Saline is pretty much the light Great Witch. She comes with a very large amount of beneficial awakenings. She has a decent enough skill, and in her leader skill is probably something we've already seen. We've seen a lot of these actually, where they're the increase the attack based on the 3 or plus linked light orbs, and then you insert an X amount of movement speed time. And hers is actually up to 8 times orb movement speed, uh, with plus 2 seconds. I mean, it's not a bad leader skill. It is attached to a good leader skill, which is attack will increase with 3 plus linked light orbs, which I think we technically get that on a lot of light cards nowadays, and I think even some previously before. But she does have a really decent to absurd ability, which is she gives you a change of the board to light orbs, and then all other ally skills are charged by 2. So she's a 2-turn haste instead of the typical 1-turn haste, and she's a full board changer. She changes the entire board to one attribute, and that is light. Now, if you're building a light team, that's great for you because that would be a beneficial setup. The other thing to this is that, well, if you combine her with the right number of cards, Saline can make a box awakening, just like just like one of her skills, and it will allow her to do void piercing damage, which is great for a lot of specific dungeons and to get over a lot of hazards. Attached to Saline, if we look at it as well, we have Dragon Killer, God Killer, Machine Killer, Balance Killer, and Devil Killer. So she has set up for additional attack when facing those specific monsters. She has she has a 2 skill boost attached to her and a skill resist. So I mean, she is more so of a decent enough sub. I wouldn't necessarily classify her as a good leader. I think her leader skill, honestly, is just a stereotypical setup for a leader. But there's nothing wrong with that orb movement speed getting multiplied by 2, with an 8 times attack, or increases. Yeah, so the increased attack up to 8 times, with the linked light orbs isn't too bad. Now let's look at her team as a whole. I threw Tachibana on her team. I felt more so because Tachi would be a great assistance to her. Tachibana has just some amazing skills to her as well. She has that bind resist. She has that. She has blind resist, jammer resist, skill bind resist. She has double 7 combo. She has double skill boost, and she has double time extend. So the girl can pack a lot of heat. I did give my Tachibana a ton of a ton of level ups. Not level ups, latent awakenings to give her additional move time. Just because I like the fact that if you can move your orbs in the right position, you can set up your orbs and set up your full amount of damage and take out. She gives us a nice, vastly reduced shield for 1 turn, then changes the board to water, fire, wood, and light. Water, fire, wood, light, heal. That way Tachi can help Saline get her bonuses, get her active skills set up, and just get an overall sense of the board. Now, in addition to that, we have Cotton. So Cotton, I wanted Cotton to join this team in her Halloween form, just because of the fact that she has follow-up attack. She has 777 combo awakening, and she will give you, honestly, the best skill up she can. Additional combo for the turn, removing lock orbs, and changing the board to light, dark, and heal, so you get some more of that box awakening setup. Edward Elric is joining the team. Edward's here because Edward can get rid of jammers and poisons on a 20-turn cooldown. Now that may seem like a harsh thing for a turning turn with a full HP recovery, but Mr. Elric has super skill charge, so that way he has the sizzle charge ability, so that way he can Charges his skills when he's matching all 5 attributes. This team is based on a 5 attribute setup, so he does benefit from that as well as benefiting from being a light card. Now let's move on to, Odin Dragon. Odin is joining this team because Odin is honestly one of Light's best recovery cards. He gives a 50% max HP heal. He gives a removal of bind and bind in skill bind resist. Then he gives your allies that +1 turns haste, which helps get their skills going, get their skills ready, and just overall get ready for a lot of other things in the game. Pollux will be the helper for this team. Pollux is just really, honestly, one of my easier go-tos because she has a similar setup to a lot of light cards. Saline, in particular, because of this whole +2 or more, this 2+ light combo. And just the overall sense that it's a light monster helping out another light monster on a light team. And really everyone on the team is light, including Odin, even though Odin Dragon is wood in light in one combo. Now, actually I didn't mean to leave the team edit screen because I want to talk about some team members that can assist the lovely Saline. If you're looking for follow of attack, but you want someone with a different setup and a different board, Saria could be a good example of this. Saria, for the most part, is 2 light rows, team HP up, 7 combo awakenings, follow up attack. I don't know, because I'm looking at her other form, but her other form just doesn't kick it. Which sucks because, the Dragon Bound Dragon Callers, the ones that we at least get from the Rare Egg Machine, those are the ones with a lot of the beneficials. Just unfortunately, this is one of the only real beneficials, is that, you get them in the form where they have the 7 combo awakening and the follow-up attack. Otherwise, it's completely useless to have them in there as various forms. Some more cards I can talk about when it comes to this team. I've already mentioned Edward Elric. So we can also talk about Sakuya and her Valentine's Day form, giving you a full board of water, light, wood, and fire orbs. So that way you can have more combinations there, as opposed to not having those combinations there. If you want to switch around your leaders between Edward and Karen is similar to Edward, where she actually gives the 3 times attack for light damage, last 3 damage for 1 turn. And then she'll change the board from jammer, poison, heal to light. So it's a combination of Pollux, a raw dragon attack, and a Edward style change. She does come with double skill boost, double skill resist, double bind resist, and double 7 combo awakening, and a skill charge. Some other cards I can recommend: DQXQ in the various forms DQXQ takes on, because that way you can eliminate light, you can eliminate, you can enhance light, you can deal with your HP, and wood is probably the only thing that doesn't hurt DQXQ because of the fact that they have, excuse me. Sorry, no, there's going to be a lot of yawning in this video. What is it, Valkyrie? Any form of Valkyrie, once they produce those light orbs, you'll be perfectly fine. If you're looking for cards to unlock, Ganesha is one option, but I think the best unlock option does follow in the hands of Diao Chan. And the reason why Diao Chan would be such a recommended card, she has her double base light, she has her double base dark, she has her 7 combo, she has her skill boost, her time extend, and her awakening. But she has one of the smallest cooldowns of any card that unlocks orbs, and then gives an orb movement speed. So Diao Chan is one of my options in that sense. I don't really think there's too many other cards I can recommend in terms of light cards, because I want to say nay, but Cotton just does it better. So, yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I'm not going to waste any more time or breath on it. So now we're going to clear a dungeon with Saline's team. And I think for the most part. Because I'm trying to think what area could I take you guys to watch this happen. I think honestly because it's here and I know it so well. Deep's Descent at its highest max. So Saline, Tachi, Halloween Cotton, Edward, Odin, and Pollux will all join forces for this dungeon. The Thief's dungeon isn't too bad till you get to the final floor, but if you can tank the HP, the damage, that'd be great. There's another version of this dungeon that does the, this is a similar gimmick. I forgot what it was. Sorry. Oh, I think it's a higher up for, not this higher up for Thief Dungeon, but it's like a variation of Thief Dungeon. I think with like the evolution of Goemon, and Goemon will have he'll have the ability to where he will do damage to you as a preemptive, and it can literally kill your team. So I don't know if this Goemon is going to do it, or it's like the other Goemon. But we're going to have a lot of ninjas. As I said, ninjas. Ninjas are relatively not too hard to battle yet. I just think it's annoying because some of their evolutions start doing attribute resist, attribute absorb, some crazy stuff like that. So I'm just going to try to clean as much of this as possible. And heal, by the way. Because I can unbind Pollux. That's not just unbind Pollux. And he get the skill up. Yeah, that's why I'm not too worried about this descent. Because of just the fact that it takes so little effort to really do so little damage. I think the next one, oh no, is the boss. So that is Goemon. It is regular Goemon, so it's nothing to really be worried about. And then here I'm just gonna match combos like crazy. Yep. That is that game. So, that's pretty much it for this iteration of, sorry guys, I had to step away for a minute, but alright. So, yeah, I want to end it off right here. That was a great run through Goemon, and that was a great match with Saline. So if you guys have any questions about Saline, or any suggestions for a Saline team, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, you guys, it's EJ, signing out. Take care.